Sup, guys? How's it going? Alright, Jones, Griffins, Celts, and Stark. Sure, it is a tune. I've seen them live before. Fucking good live. There's some bands that aren't very good live. They were very good live. Anyway. How's my voice doing? We're okay. I haven't lost it yet. I did hear someone whistling there. Go check our telegrams. Oh. He just got one. The void heard me. Unless it was you right there. That's Alice, isn't it? Well, you... Oh.
Sorry,
You're gonna tell me the telegram you just sent me, or do I have to read it?
Read it. It's beautiful. It's poetry in motion.
Nearby. I better go look nearby.
Or nearby. We'll work on your reading later.
We got some talking to do.
Do we get to the room?
Yeah, I guess we could. It is raining.
I'll be back soon, Twinkle. He has social anxiety.
Your horse.
Yeah, I know.
You know who that guy is at the bar?
Nope. He was
He
shooting
was
at
down
the
here,
gun range.
leaning on a wall when I came out.
Could be Del Labos.
He's keeping an eye. Certainly been watching us. Why is there a trumpet on the desk?
Same reason there's a lamp on the desk. It's new decoration.
Right. Well, I got to work with our friends yesterday.
That's good.
Depending on how things go now, Tinker should be killing those two or getting rid of them. And he'll
thank
be...
Christ.
Exactly.
For so
And he'll
long.
also be uniting with August. They'll be heading east. Your thoughts?
On Asher?
No, on them uniting.
Makes sense, doesn't it? Don't know why they ever split.
Well, I assume they had more members back then. I talked with both of them and made sure that the current deal we have extends to the new group they'll form.
Good. Well done.
August is going to be in charge of it. Met a guy yesterday called Al. Older man, used to do a lot of business, decided that he wanted something to excite him for the end of his life.
Okay.
I quite like him. I think we should prospect him more.
Thrill seekers are risk takers.
Well, I don't know if he's that much of a risk taker. He certainly doesn't want to go to Sisika.
Oh good, we have that in common.
Was also coming up with a possible heist that he could do maybe with a few others if we can find them. I'm hoping the people I reached out to, well, at least one will show up. But in the meantime, we've got work to do looking around for other people, other potentials.
Yeah. Keep my eyes open.
Anything from your side?
No, just that you were right and deputies are bastards. That's all.
Hmm. What happened?
Someone... I thought someone was my friend and they said that they don't have friends. So, you were right.
You thought someone was your friend and they said they don't have friends.
Yeah, they don't make friends. They're not in that world or something. I don't know. I didn't follow. Long and short of it, they don't consider me a friend. So, I'm the idiot. You were right.
Never called you an idiot, Alice.
I certainly feel like one.
No, you're certainly not. But deputies aren't anyone's friends. They
No,
always take
exactly.
their job first, and if that means locking up people who thought they were their friends, even for the slightest crime, they'll do it.
Exactly. So, fuck him.
I assume you want me to move on and not ask any more questions.
You assume correctly, Finn.
Well, if you want to talk about it at any point, I'm here.
Thank you. It was just... I put too much stock in someone and I won't make the same mistake again.
Well, hope you put stock in some people. I've put an awful lot in you.
Yeah, I know. You trying to say something? I'm not following.
Well, you say you're not going to put so much stock in people, but I think you just need to choose the right people.
Yeah. No, that's the right way of looking at it, I guess. What is it?
You see her there?
No. Who do you see?
Don't
You been taking
worry
your
about it.
meds?
Yeah, I'm
No.
going to go take them now. All right, Pasty. Guys. Pasty, oh shit, we've run out of coffee. Oh well, we'll have to drink this. Pasty played a fine gentleman who we used to play with years ago in TRP when I was on Billy Burgess, who was a right cunt. Oh, shall we get looking? Or did you have anything you needed to do today?
No. Other than I spent time with Tinker as well. Continued our trade. Made sure he had an extra gun by his side. I want to kill Asher myself because the man is a loose cannon and mentally unstable. No offense.
What do you do?
He just keeps talking about that fucking cult thing and how he's written a Bible and smiling and laughing about it and doesn't really pay Tinker any attention. So when he said to him again, if you mess up, I'll shoot you, I said, Tinker, I'll hold you to it because I think if he's making threats and I'm there and he doesn't follow through with them, it makes me look bad. So I will hold him to it.
Absolutely. I was riding around with him yesterday.
Do we want to talk about that first?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Asher and his dad seem like they're wanting to make their own thing with this whole Creed situation going on.
Yeah,
I think it would do well
was...
to get rid of them as soon as possible and move on. Billy with his 14 mum jokes and 14 charges.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
was so good.
All we have is our word, so...
No, Finn was
I won't let
pre-Billy.
him make us look bad by association either, if it comes to that.
No, I can agree with you there. I don't think anyone's going to take Asher and the Creed's words very heavily, though, so...
Exactly.
We will shoot him if Tinker doesn't, I agree with you, but I don't think it's a massive concern.
Just prepare Tinker for that possibility.
I'm sure he already knows. I've had a conversation with him about it a few times. I think he's going to be getting rid of them regardless. He'll find a way. Cut you off. Right, now who the fuck is this guy? The guy's gone. Very mysterious person. We're going out west, we might put our suit on. Haven't managed to catch up with our deputy yet, by the way.
Well, you go to Valentine, see if she's around.
You can if you want.
What do you want to do? I've got nothing planned, and I wouldn't mind a reason to get out Armadillo for a little while.
Well, we need to look around various towns. Valentine will be on the list.
Okay.
4 on the mental saving throw, my god. And a 14 just after the 14 mum jokes and charges. Beautiful.
Are you going to need to see Dr. Finn?
Yeah, I'm going to need some more. Running out.
I can't have you falling apart again.
It's going to take a while for it to properly work, Alice.
I know, I'm just nervous, okay? It was a hard time for me to see you like that. I'm sure nothing compared to being in that space. No mind. I'm not trying to pick myself up. I'm just letting you know it was hard.
You don't think it's hard for me with you not remembering most of the things we did?
No, I understand that. Trust me. It's frustrating. We are coming back though.
Good.
Especially as you talk about them more.
Do you remember the boat races we used to do?
I remember taking a boat down the river, yeah. Like the rapids.
Yeah.
Started from the Smithfield, right? And we went out and did some racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I lost, which is why I don't want to remember.
Yeah, I think you were with McCrathy and I don't think it went too well. And then I think you were with Dodd the other time.
Exactly, so... Two losers.
Well, based on how obsessed with money McCrathy is, I think he's probably done quite well for himself after all of this collapsed. Took a lot of our gems, must have got some of the money from Arthur, from Gator.
Good for him, I guess. I don't know.
No, just his entire plan was to make money and leave. He got his way in the end.
Are you saying we have to put him down if he shows up?
I've told you that already. If he does show up, it's probably going to be for some stupid point of revenge.
Against
or to get the
you?
money off you.
Oh. Well, fat chance for that.
Yeah, revenge against me because Kato tried to kill me and I defended myself.
Mm-hmm. Which
Well,
I still struggle with.
it
I
got
don't see
quite
how it
heated
happened.
between both of us, to be fair, but like I said, she already killed Arthur, so...
Yeah, I remember.
I think Arthur and you were the only two innocent people in the entire gang. I
Innocent
mean,
in
with
what
good
sense?
hearts. Don't know about innocent, but good hearts. He didn't need to die.
Yeah.
He was just angry he spent the money that her and McCratty wanted on a fucking horse.
Maybe he could have given them the horse.
There wasn't even a chance for him to do so, Alice.
Yeah. Silly, really.
Hey, I know this guy.
Just money.
Yeah, well, I already knew that was all he wanted. Ron had warned me, but not like I could do anything about it when we had enemies closing in.
Let's not make that mistake again.
Yeah, we're not going to be picking anyone up who's just looking for money.
No. And it's gonna be at least a week, maybe 2, before we even consider picking anyone up. I don't care
Why'd you
how
say
good they
that?
are. Shows dedication. I don't
Oh,
want-
yeah. Yeah, prospecting, yeah, we can go for a fucking month, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. I don't.
I'll send a telegram to Al when we get to Blackwater, see if he's around and you can meet him. I'd like
If
your
must be,
assessment.
I shall do. If must be, we'll bore the shit out of them to see how committed they are. I'll make them pick fucking tobacco for hours if needs be. Not that I want to do that, but if I have even the
Maybe
slightest
something a bit
suspicion.
more useful, but I understand. Ah!
Did that guy get you?
I think you got me trying to avoid that guy. Yeah, thought I should go left. Jesus. Oh my god, Mr. Lemma,
From my
thank you ever so much
perspective,
for the
you fell
resub
over your
scribble.
own horse, so-
Sorry. And Krista, thank you so much for the follow. What did you say?
I said from my perspective, you just fell over your own horse, so...
Yeah, it can look like that sometimes.
I know. I'll just try and keep a bigger distance. I don't know where he got off going that quick anyway.
Where he got off. I am on a
Seemed
lag.
like the kind of fellow who didn't know if he was on horseback or on foot, you know.
I think he was in his own little world.
Yeah,
Another
exactly.
telegram? That wasn't Alice. Hmm. Oh. Where's that from? Wallace. There's someone I knew from a very long time ago who's just telegrammed me back.
Oh, yeah?
We'll go meet them.
Give me a moment. I gotta sort a telegram out.
We'll get with. We can look for a doctor in town while I wait for a response.
Sorry, I was in my own little world. I get like that when I'm writing sometimes.
Fair enough. Look for a doctor, shall we?
We shall. Do you like this outfit?
It's alright, it's not as good as a suit. I like it.
Well, it's meant to be like a companion for yours. Yours isn't a suit
Really?
either. Yeah. Like a yin and yang. Except mine has more colour and
You're not
swag.
you're not a companion to me, Alice.
No, the outfit, not me.
I know, but you're saying the outfit's meant to be.
Yeah, like it's complementary to yours. How did you define yours again?
Well, this one, I don't know. Did I define it in any way? I can't remember.
You said it was for war, I think.
Yeah, that's what it was used for.
That's how I feel about my stripes. It's like I'm a snake or a frog.
A snake?
With brightly coloured stripes.
I'd rather you weren't a snake.
You know what I mean, because they have stripes if they're dangerous.
I know.
Are you just fucking with me again?
Well, I would rather you weren't a snake.
No, you know that's not what I meant.
Looks like it's pretty deserted. Hi!
Yeah,
How's it
Blackwater
going?
This time is. I think the action tends
I've
to be in
missed
roads.
role playing with you so much, Kai.
God
You're
knows
fucking
what I did
hilarious.
all time. I'm gonna get myself some water.
Guys, I can't even. I'm sorry, Kai. I can't remember the name of your character. You're gonna have to remind me. But Kai's played many different characters over the years.
Where to next?
Well, I suppose we head east. There's no doctor here. There's no point sticking around.
Did you not check the board either? None of them are on duty. There are no doctors.
No, I'm not used to checking boards.
Yeah, it's a pretty nifty system. Keep it updated. I mean, if you believe in that sort of thing. Might be one
Believe in
lurking
what
around somewhere.
systems?
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, there might be one around that's off duty. We'll keep an eye out and keep going.
That's what I was about
Donnie!
to say.
Donnie's fucking
You
awesome.
preempted
I love
my
her.
next point.
You're doing the crazy just right. Like the not caring that much about possible threats, people who might seem dangerous, or like violent actions against people close to her. You're doing it so well. And that's coming from a criminal psychologist, so you might be crazy. I'm kidding. You want to drop by Strawberry?
Why? Do you want to see a ranger?
Well, there might be a doctor there. I don't usually go there. Do they hang out?
No, the rangers hang out there and...
All
Not a
right, we're
whole
going to
lot
go
else.
somewhere else then.
Yeah.
Hi, you might want to look away. I'm
It
kidding.
can be popular as a place, but I don't know, I've never liked it. It's kind of a weirdly arranged town. Very small. Kind of
James does have good hair. Yeah. So, I was thinking about the future, Alice.
Dangerous.
Safe, I think. Having plans is always good.
You know what they say about plans?
Go on.
Well, life is what happens when people are out making plans.
Maybe, but I can do things that make plans at the same time. Funnily enough, I've played in a gang with Pasty before, Kai. He's alright.
Are we supposed to be meeting someone?
No. What do you think?
What do I think about what?
This place.
It's a ranch.
Well, we're not going to run out of plucky cactus forever, Alice.
It's a nice ranch. It's own. It's got its own milk supply. People do work out here, so there'll be people coming and going all the time. Strangers.
You're going to get that anywhere, especially in a town.
Yeah.
Close enough
You
to
are.
Blackwater.
And armadillo. Yeah, let's come
And
back.
Strawberry.
And strawberry, yeah.
But
On the
still out of the
vigilante
way.
space from here.
No, I think they're in the other ranch down the road. Haven't heard hide nor hair of them in a while, though.
Alright, well, yeah, it's nice.
My
I like
plan
it.
was to deal with the vigilantes first, so they wouldn't get in the way, and then move in here. But that is the long term.
And, how would we control this ranch, per se?
How do you mean?
Well, you talked a big game about exerting control over areas, or claiming it. And to what extent would we claim the ranch? Are we
We'll
going to tax
work out
people
of there.
coming in? Are we going to make people
No,
work there?
no.
What are we going to do?
I'm going to attack anyone coming in. People know when you belong somewhere, when they can just turn up there to have a meeting with you and you'll be there. So we
So I
live
have
there.
to stick around there. Okay, got it. I guess the cougar concerns me a little bit, but it's
I'm sure you'll get used to dealing with it.
not
No
used to
joke.
being with cougars.
You've got problems with cougars?
No, just that one. Tends to nab people, unsuspecting like.
I'll just check my telegrams here.
Okay,
What's wrong?
nothing. Just surprised you got one.
No, I don't know if I have one. I'm checking.
I don't even bother anymore.
How many people reach back out to you when you send those telegrams out?
Usually most.
We're going to Cattail Pond. That's where we'll meet him.
What, this alley fella?
No, this is a different guy. Wait, where was Cattail? I was there.
Explain.
Oh, well, on the way. He used
You
to
finish
be in
before we
a
get there?
gang before the firm were around. Or around the
Okay.
same time even. Had a slight overlap. Their gang collapsed in on itself when he had a disagreement with some goings on and some words weren't kept. I don't think many of their members were good people, but he's the one who first taught me how to rob, how to hold a gun, where to go.
So who was he in this gang? An enforcer or what?
No. He was the second in command.
Well, as long as he's not coming after me, I'm fine.
No, he shouldn't be coming after any of us. Like I said, he's an old friend. He might be interested in picking the gun up again, but I'm not going to just invite him in without you meeting him and us assessing him ourselves.
And you have no possible concerns about him maybe wanting to off you?
No, none at all. Got no reason to.
That's a relief. And you know there's
He's had a gang
people
older
willing
than
to
the firm.
pay for that sort of thing, just saying.
I know, but well, he would take money to kill a lot of people. I don't imagine he's the kind of person to take money to kill a friend.
Alright.
And I don't think he knows too many other people but me in the crossing right now. Probably in the same sort of position as me. Haven't heard from him in years. Although he is also who I learned how to disguise myself off, so he could have just been around the crossing under a different name in a different outfit.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, well, like I said, I learned it off him. Well, you've seen better times.
I don't know what you're talking about. I look beautiful.
Really. I'd like to introduce you to Alice.
Hey, Alice, how you doing?
What name do you want to go by now? Or is it still too?
I don't care, really. The past doesn't really matter anymore. You can call me too. Hell, you can call me Lincoln if you want. Whatever.
Well, what are you doing these days? Should we go downstairs, grab a table, have a sit down and a drink? Or are we going to do this with you sitting against a wall?
Hey, this wall is rather comfortable, I'll have you know. But a
Well,
drink
it
would
is
be
then.
nice.
Oh, I don't mind.
A drink it is.
All right. You look different, huh?
It's been a while.
It has.
Took a seat. I'll grab a drink.
A seat it is. God, it's been a while since I've had a drink in spots like these.
Yeah, they don't sell the hard stuff anymore. This is an old character. In fact, let's have a
Fancy.
look. He's older than Finn. Alright, I should probably start with what the fuck are you doing these days?
You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Mostly lumberjacking if you want to buy some wood, you know?
Lumberjacking, and here I was thinking you had cornered the market, Alice.
It's wood shavings, not wood.
Don't
Yeah,
get wood
everybody wants
shavings from
that.
that.
I mean, I got a few, yeah.
Is that all you're doing?
Pretty much just taking my frustration out on a bunch of beautiful trees.
You fancy some actual work?
Ooh, something that doesn't involve me getting a splinter every day.
Well, I mean, you might get a splinter depending on where you're taking cover, but why not?
Yeah, and I'm probably interested.
Well, for the last 2 years, I've been in jail. A lot of shit has changed since then. I don't know if you've had a look at the state of the crossing, but feels like no one's running anywhere apart from the Italians as usual.
Same ones, huh?
That's the only thing that hasn't changed, it seems. Everyone else is starting democracies. Thieves and Van Horn. You know, you got to go there and vote.
Voting. I've never really been much for voting. At the end of the day, somebody's gonna take power and shit's gonna be bad either way.
Well, I don't think it always has to be bad. I think the people that lived through the issues of previous times might know how to avoid them in the future, like yourself.
Mm.
The law intended on me dying in that prison. I believe there was an execution order sent through, but it was never completed.
Execution, eh? What the hell did you do?
Wouldn't you like to know? I tried to talk to you then when I needed help, but I think you were too busy at the bottom of a bottle.
Something like that, yeah. Let me
Well,
guess, you
anyway,
killed somebody's wife or something like that.
if I killed one person, they wouldn't want to execute me.
Hmm.
That's true.
Look at you becoming a murderer, eh?
Been a long time.
When was the last time you met each other?
What do you
Yeah,
think? 2.5, 3 years?
yeah, something like that.
Been a bit of
Def-
communication over Telegram since then, but not much.
yeah, it's definitely been a long time. Honestly, I regret not showing face a little bit sooner.
Yeah, well, from what I understand, you had a lot of shit going on right after you'd helped me. So you can really help it.
It is what it is. Things happen. What do you need help with anyway?
Well, given the state of the crossing and me now being out of jail, Alice and I are going to be starting something up. Something where people will need to acquire certain goods or do certain jobs and get paid well for it.
Ugh, you want me to put the hood back on my face? Is that what I'm guessing?
You can wear a hood or not. I don't care.
Hmm. You know, I've gotten sick of having to wear that stupid fucking thing. I don't think I want to wear it anymore.
Done.
We're going to do our best to avoid law as long as we can. But eventually, there will be some sort of conflict there, I'm sure.
There always is, no matter how well you do your thing. They always catch up, those fuckers.
They do. And with no illusion we're going to avoid them forever, but we can do our best for a while until we've built up a bit of money and a bit of strength. No point getting caught now, just at the beginning.
Hmm.
We've
No,
got a
it's
few
funny.
other people working. Another that's going to be joining the ranks soon as well. I don't know what you'd like to be to all of this, but I'd appreciate if you start off in a contract kind of way until we decide where we all sit around this table.
Hmm. Well, I don't really have a big issue with being on that kind of level. I mean, the Hoods never really enjoyed being tied down to something right off the bat. It makes sense that I start that way.
Yeah, we both need to assess each other. As Alice mentioned, it's been a few years.
Hmm. Yeah. I think the main thing that changed is I use my head a little bit more these days.
Or to block
That's-
bullets.
Oh.
What's that?
To block bullets.
Sure. I mean, yeah, I do have a pretty thick fucking skull. Hopefully that'll help, huh?
Well, I'm hoping you won't need to use it. Yeah, I'd imagine you would use your head a bit more. Do you want to tell us a story of what happened, fill Alice in on what the fuck position you're in?
Talking about
Most
the
people won't.
day.
Oh,
Yeah,
for fuck's sake, no more euphemisms. Get on with it.
Well, I don't know
she's
what
not
he's
one
talking
for
about.
foreplay.
Not everybody is. Well, pretty much what happened was I used to ride with a band of some, guess you could say, evil, vile motherfuckers. We used to, our name was the Bloody Hoods Gang.
He
I
isn't.
don't
He's
think many
from the
people
Bloody
know
Hoods.
that name. It's been a long time now.
I actually think I
No.
do remember that name.
You might, Alice, from way back in the day with the firm,
Yeah.
but just like the firm, most people won't recognize it these days.
Yeah, well, we used to
Oh,
do-
Mithril, they split, so that
we
could be
used to
bad.
not really care about others. It was just us, and we only cared about our own, really. And
Well, I don't know about that. You showed me around a bit, but carry on.
yeah,
Maybe you
I
have too
guess.
much of a heart.
Please, I sold my heart at a marketplace for $1.50.
That was only because the whiskey was $1.50 and not $1.
I'm not mistaken. You're the first guy I took the hood off to, right? At that camp.
Yeah, might have been.
I don't remember. It's been a long time.
You did take your hood off at that camp, though, yeah.
Hmm. Well, pretty much we used to target saloons, stuff like that. You know, we used to go to populated places, hold everybody up, that kind of deal, you know. The hoods used to have a system and a code, and eventually that kind of shit stopped mattering, you know. We used to go by numbers. We used to have number 1, he was the leader. Number 2, that was me. I didn't start as number 2. I started as number 5. When a hood dies, everybody goes down a number.
Interesting. I'm pretty sure I do remember that.
Yeah, I saw a lot of hoods die. I think in total it was about 6 or 7 hoods, something like that. We rode for a few years together until one day it kind of changed a little. Number 1 kind of wasn't really following the code anymore. He wasn't really being cooperative with us. You know, he didn't really care about the rest of us anymore. Took everything for himself. Didn't give a fuck about his brothers anymore. So one day, in the swamp, when number one wanted to make the call to betray number seven and kill her on the spot, well, let's just say some of the hoods have had enough of number one, and we had some other ideas. So we kind of took him out right there on the spot, him and his closest little allies.
Wouldn't that make you number one?
I don't want to be number one. I never moved down to number one. Nobody wanted to be number one ever again. We carried on as number one being a guy called Isaac. Isaac was the original number one. The one who started everything. The one we actually fucking loved. We let him keep that spot forever. I never want to be number one. Corrupts your head, makes you think you're better than others, makes you forget about your fucking friends. Too much power. Fuck that shit. So after that, we threw our hoods down. We walked our separate ways. That's all there is to it, really. Haven't really been getting into anything group related ever since. And here we are having a toast together.
You got any questions, Alice?
None at this time.
I would say things would not be the same. I think, well, how the hoods did things worked if you were going to live in the middle of nowhere with no one having a name. That's not my intent. I don't want people just walking into populated areas and holding everyone up. Very good way of spreading a name, but I don't think that should be the intention of all of this. I'm not trying to make a name for myself again. Just puts a target on your back. I think we do things clever. Just like the first time you taught me. And we keep it clever.
You know, what I took away from all those years being in the hoods is that just being a brainless brute has its perks, but intelligence, that's the real key. That's the real power. If you do shit without using your fucking head, you're never gonna make it far.
Yep, I learned that from Ron.
Don't know that I ever learned that. Are you going to be showing me some of this intelligence sometime soon?
I think that's a no, Alice.
Well, a girl can dream.
Are you talking about me showing you that intelligence? Or are you talking about...
Either of you, frankly.
Oh, I thought I heard you say Ron or
Jesus,
something.
Alice.
What do you mean? Look, I'm very smart. What are you talking about?
I'm looking forward to seeing it from the two of you.
Look, we're not going to be walking out of this room lying. Alice, he's got more brains than it seems. He puts up a false facade to everyone he meets. He's done it his entire life with all the fucking disguises that he uses, and this right here is just another one. But he's not
So I
going to
know
drop it. He's got a
Oh.
brain in there, and it's a good one.
What, never? It never ever? I could get
I
old.
don't think he could learn to.
Alright. I guess.
Honestly, I haven't put up that fake fucking voice in a long time. Do you even remember what that fake voice sounds like?
Wasn't a lot more high pitched. You don't have to pull it out here.
I
Anyway,
felt like a dumbass every time I did it.
worked pretty good though, didn't it?
Nobody ever found out.
Exactly. Clever. Anyway, we're currently running out of armadillo.
Armadillo, yay. Beautiful place.
Not many law. There was one other gang there. They've moved on. The town's relatively empty. Only a bar and a gun store. But it gives us a decent base of operations for now. Got aspirations to move east, but we're not going to be starting out here. As far as I can work out, there's at least 7, maybe 8 gangs in the east. None of them know who's in charge of anything. It's all an entire fucking mess. Out west, there's the Del Lobos, and that's it.
Simple, sensible. Good place to start.
You okay, Alice?
Yeah, the beer went down the wrong way.
You're telling me.
Hey, I didn't want to say nothing.
Anyway, if you are interested in jumping aboard, we're probably going to be starting out small with guns. I've got a heist planned at some point. I've got a few people's names noted down for that. If you'd like to join in, that'll be something more comparable to what you used to be, but discretion is going to be key in that heist.
Honestly, you know how sick I am from chopping fucking trees. I don't know how I can say no to you right now. Very tempting.
I should have taken you to a fucking bedroom then. What am I doing?
What the fuck are you talking about? Jesus. That comes after the heist, you dumbass.
Obviously. Anyway, if you want to come along and ride around with us, you can, but me and Alice have some errands to run. Otherwise, you could go out and get to work. We don't have many guns to sell right now, and we could do with more.
You know how many guns I still have from back in the day?
I'm not
Hell,
expecting you to donate your entire arsenal.
6-shooter I got right now, I took off of Sheriff Winters years ago. Still got the fucking thing.
Winters. Zoe's.
Zoe's. No. The guy. What was his? Sam Winters.
Oh, okay. That
Remember
might be worth quite a lot of money right now.
Oh, it doesn't have anything special on it or anything like that. It's just this deputy gun.
Fair enough. Well, like I said, it's up to you. Got some other people I'm looking for. Maybe one person to meet, but it's not going to be anything interesting. You're free to do either.
Well, happy to join if you'll take me on the ride.
Why not? Don't suppose you'd let me speak to Alice for a moment, and we'll meet you upstairs. Thank you ever
Sure
so much for the
thing.
resubscribe,
Guys, when I have
Lucy.
your lover's quarrel, I don't have to be a part of it. I'll be up top brushing my horse.
Everything okay?
Yeah. I just don't like people who keep facades.
They're the clever people, Alice.
Makes me think too much about McCray.
Maybe, but he's not in it for just the money. If he wanted money, he could sell all the guns he's got now and live his life happily.
So what's he in it for?
Well, you heard him. Probably excitement based on having to cut a load of wood every single day. Same with Al. I'd much rather have someone who's there for the excitement of it all and then gets in love with the group that we create than someone who's just there for money because they'll never fall in love.
I guess. As long as he doesn't do anything foolish.
He might, but you're going to keep an eye on him for that.
Hmm.
I'll make it clear to him that he is to listen to you.
Yeah, because he's your old flame, so.
He's not a flame. There's only one flame in this room.
No, they got plenty of candles.
You know what I mean.
I actually don't. Are you talking about me?
Yeah, you're redhead, right?
Oh, I got you. You're being funny. It's hard to
No,
know.
you were obscuring. You're too clever. Alright, well, head off now. Could probably do with swinging by telegram somewhere. Are you still wanted, or will they not recognize you?
You know, they never caught me, and it's been so many years. I don't think they remember much about me anymore.
They probably won't.
What are we meant to call
We've
you
got
again?
love hearts with that
I
horse
mean,
in it.
call me number 2. You can call me Lincoln or Leighton. Used to be the fake name I would use.
You're going to be Lincoln. I've got my number
Fine by
here.
me.
Number 2. She's standing right next to me.
That makes her my boss.
It
Fine
does.
by me.
She is clever. She'll listen to you, but she'll also tell you when you're stepping out of line too much. She's fair.
Fine by me. You won't get any issues from me about that.
Someone put the love heart with the horsey in it. I need it. I need to see Bonnie. There we are. There. Every time we see that horse, I expect that to pop up, okay? We're going to head over to Valentine. I'm going to pass it back.
We're headed to Valentine. Might be too far.
Your wishes are command. Roger. Good to hear. Look, I love that horse, okay? That's why we have an emote to that horse, okay? I'm glad Bonnie was made into good. You're an evil, but you don't even know who Bonnie is. You weren't there for Bonnie. Alice, you ever think about names at all?
Yeah, I've been thinking about names.
So do you think? You mean so I think?
Haven't come up with anything good yet.
No, me neither.
Give it
Lincoln.
time. He's too far back.
Lincoln!
Why?
Yeah, he's not too far back he can hear.
I'll move up. I can hear you better now.
We haven't had any names noted down yet for the group that's being built as we speak. If you have any suggestions.
Suggestions as in, like, what you mean? The name for the group or more,
Yeah,
more people?
gotta call yourself something so people can refer to you.
I haven't really thought that far ahead.
Neither had we.
We'll see. I'll think about something.
Yeah, well, suggestions are welcome. I don't think we need anything just yet. I don't see our deputy friend. We'll move on. Alice, you should probably
Yeah.
give him your telegram now.
Yeah, I do. You can just tell me and I'll...
That was
Tell me
before
to
you
say
type.
it
Oh,
right
yeah,
now
yeah.
real quick since we're here.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
All right. What?
Hot
You're
ale
joking,
flipped.
right?
No, I'm not joking.
Hold on, I was way too shocked by that. What is it again?
You remember the letters, don't you?
Yeah.
656, 10 doors from the devil.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's got
Alright,
vagina tickler. I've got BJ.
I don't
We're
know
doing
where you
pretty
found
good.
her, but she's pretty fucking awesome.
Well, you're gonna keep your fingers off her, right?
Obviously, I'm not looking to lose my fucking fingers.
What's the
What's your
plan?
name again, miss?
The plan immediately, or the plan long term? Plan immediately. What the fuck? What is that? Oh, Jesus Christ. If I jump on it, am I gonna fly?
What are you
What?
trying to kill over there?
Is that box moving for you?
No, I don't see a box.
Oh, shit.
Drank way too much, huh?
No. We need to find a doctor.
Doctor. What for?
We're looking roads.
All right.
I
Do you
hate
see a
roads.
box, Alice?
A box? What box?
Oh, shit. Short term is find a doctor because we're seeing floating boxes. Long term, we're here to fix the crossing.
I hate to ask this, but am I remembering wrong? Were we used to be able to put boxes on the back of the horses?
No,
feel
you
like I
used to
remember
be
that.
able to.
Oh, I remember those days. Oh my god, it's been a long time.
That it has. I stopped
know what's
making
funny?
boxes that fit.
Check this out. I still got one of my horses that still has a box attached to him.
You're joking.
I'm not joking.
A
And I have
vintage
bolt
box.
action. I got a bolt action that has 5 rounds loaded in.
Oh, I had one of them. I gave it away. I'm not interested
Ah.
in those. It's so sad.
It's so sad, yeah.
No one cares for the history.
Yeah, people usually don't. I mean, most people you'll run into these days don't even know those days used to be a thing.
It's horrible.
Very true.
I
Anyway,
remember Gavin
Lincoln,
Summers, holy shit.
Alice used to be my second in command, or, well, number keeper when I ran the firm back in the day. You missed out on most of the firm, but she's good with numbers, she's good with her mind, and she's pretty damn good with a gun.
Alright, so not to piss her off then.
No.
You need to recruit people that I can piss off.
I think I've
Work
got
on
one of
it.
those already.
All
We
right,
might
good.
meet him
Otherwise,
later.
what's the fun? Hey, what about Sheriff Rabbit?
From what I hear, they're either dead or they quit.
Oh, all right.
We can ask around, though, why you're looking to ignite an old flame.
I'm not looking for nothing. Those days are gone. I'm starting out fresh right now.
That's good to hear. Don't know how much
mean-
baggage Alice and I have, but if we start taking on any more, we're going to have to buy a new wagon.
Oh God. I'm pretty. The only thing that could be considered me coming with baggage is if one of the old hoods shows up.
People wanting you dead?
Some of the hoods, yeah.
Yeah, well,
That's about it.
there's a list of people who want me dead and probably a few who want Alice dead, so we'll watch each other's backs.
Sounds good to me.
It is 1804, yeah. 1904, sorry. Yeah, because we're in the new year now. The old hoods, the only ones. Or have you got anyone else that might turn up?
I mean, I'll be honest. I hope I don't see none of the hoods, even the ones that, we left on good terms.
I haven't
That
heard
kinda
anything
shit.
about them all the time all the time I was running the firm towards the end and while I was in jail. Not heard a peep. And I was asking around about them as well, so...
Well, they didn't really. Nobody really continued to operate as the hoods anymore. Number 3 went to live in the snow. Number 4 went to live in the west, like Armadillo and Tumbleweed. 5 just became some saloon guy who was addicted to playing the piano. 6 got killed. 7, she just left back to Mexico, joined a mariachi band, surprisingly. And 1, I heard he got
I think I
arrested.
remember 7. What was her name again?
Ernest thing, I don't remember. Maria, holy shit, I do remember.
Yeah, you fucking do. You
my
must
God.
remember. I know you remember. Because
Dude,
she was always
Maria.
asking about you.
Yeah. She was pretty shocked when she found out that, it was
Yep.
me.
Yep.
Poor girl. Oh. I swear I just heard somebody shouting.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You are excused. Hi.
Howdy. Y'all see anybody hurt lying around by any chance?
Not on the road we just came in on. Are you a doctor?
No.
I'm a ranger.
Do you know if there's a doctor around at all, or...
Are one of you all hurt?
No, not hurt. Ongoing.
Does a broken heart count? Hey.
It does. That is pain.
Oh my god, we should let these two get a room.
Okay, well, you know what? If a broken heart counts, then I don't want it healed. I want to keep suffering.
That's
That sounds
sad.
very
Dear
painful.
Lord, Lincoln.
Fine. I just met these people. Let me mess around.
I'm sure they've already asked, but have y'all seen anybody injured within town?
Not
No,
within
we
town,
just
but we
arrived
got
in
in,
town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you checked
thank
around
you.
the roof of the saloon?
Not yet. That's my next stop. We did a perimeter search of town and such, but
We'll let you
All
know if
right.
we spot him.
appreciate it.
Best
Good
of
luck.
luck to y'all. You know, the funniest thing, the Rangers tried to recruit me back in the day.
Well, I
do
mean, I
really.
imagine you were pretty good at finding people out in the middle of nowhere.
I mean, that was our specialty. We used to call ourselves professional highway robbers or whatever the fuck it used to be.
We mostly stuck to the mines after the soft beginnings.
Oh yeah, and I used to do a French accent. I remember.
Yeah.
They
It's a
were
pretty
actually
good French accent too.
their own. I might have to practice.
I think you can pull it out again.
Let me have some time alone with my mirror first.
Wait, you do a French accent as a disguise?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
are
you don't know how many
fucking-
times the law
She is
came and
evil,
asked
man.
me. Yeah, she is. You don't know how many times the law came into Smithfield and asked me about a French lady who had been robbing people up in the mountains.
Oh, wow.
They had her dead to rights, but poor old Alice they just wanted to buy drinks from.
Yep,
And they
God.
would
right
tell me
under
the
their
sad
noses
story.
for years. That's the plan again. And this time we won't end up in a fucking war.
This time we control the narrative. Don't have
Exactly.
people turn against us.
So this thing you're starting up, it sounds like it's very fucking fresh.
It is, yeah.
Well, you don't just come out of the jack in the box with a fully formed idea. It takes time.
Well, we've got a mostly formed idea. We just need people to form it.
Mm-hmm. She's like moonshine. She's fermenting. She's not ready to drink from yet, but she's well on her way.
That word isn't allowed, Kel. Get it out of here.
Okay, yeah, it's official, Alice. I like you. You're never gonna have any shit from me.
I appreciate it, Lincoln.
You see
Other
why I keep her
people?
around.
Yo, I do. I can tell. She's pretty cunning, clever. Sharp like a sword.
Yeah, she
Flowery
remembered
everywhere.
everything. Should be even worse, but, you know. Slight amount of amnesia here.
Oh, God.
Give me some credit. They did shoot me in the back of the head in
They did.
Cisco.
They did. That's basically it now for for now, Jones. The rest are like democracies or out of like individual buildings. People don't own, and even then, the Delobos don't claim the West. Like the Goons were claiming Tumbleweed, which would be the closest town to where the Delobos are, and there was no issue there. So I'd like it. The claiming stuff is not. It's just not done anymore. Have a look around the bars.
Ooh.
Wait,
Pearlie's still around there? I wonder if we'll run into him all of a sudden.
You a traveler?
What was that?
You a traveler?
Nope.
Just wearing the backpack for fun.
That's where I put my things.
You waiting for someone in particular?
Nope.
Well, have a nice day then.
Do you have any money to spare?
No, I don't.
Oh, what a familiar. Hey, ain't that how you started?
It is, yeah.
God damn, the good old days.
He is probably... Oh, no, there we go.
Bastard rejected my cigarette as well, son of a bitch.
Yeah, well... Some people have no sense of appreciation.
Some beggar.
You know
What kind
what?
of beggar says no?
I'm still waiting for you to pull a fucking frog out of your pocket.
Oh,
Is that gonna
God, no.
happen? Is that
Not
gonna
that
happen?
again.
No.
Is that gonna happen? I swear to fuck.
Depends how much I get pissed off, I guess.
You still do it sometimes?
No.
Okay,
Haven't found
good.
one.
Holy.
Fortunately, no one
uh,
gave me one when I got out of jail.
Ugh.
I'm gonna have to tell you the story of prison. It's fucking awful.
Watch us walk into this bar and Pearlie's in there.
He won't be. Haven't heard of him in a while.
Yeah, I'm assuming not, but you know, it would be quite the history.
Yep, same. No one. No one in the back either.
This place used to be booming with folk.
You keeping that raccoon on the side of you for a special reason, or?
Hey, I hunted this thing. It's mine.
I'm not going to try and take it off you.
It's my
For a
raccoon.
nice beaver.
Wait, what? What?
I said I prefer a nice beaver.
Yeah, I heard what you said. That can be. Never mind.
You know, Lincoln's usually an incredibly cocky person who always has the last word or first word in a conversation, but with you, Alice, he turns into a little ball of dough.
Okay, you remember me way too well. And I don't know if I like that. Holy shit.
I remember people very well.
Yeah, I can tell. It's been a very long time.
I think that means.
Yeah,
he
well,
likes
you left a bit of an impression as someone in
he
the
does like it.
barbers. So judgy. No, he just breaks everything apart of everyone whenever he meets them. Farewell, Paisley. I hope to see you around. He just moved on. He just moved on.
How did you even see
There
that?
was a horse out the front. Means there'll be someone inside. So they left as we walked right next to the fountain there.
Gotcha.
Ah! Careful of my horse.
I wasn't gonna touch your horse.
Oh, I thought it was going to kick you.
Can you keep the hands touchy for when I'm not around? God.
I was saving her life.
Uh,
No appreciation around here.
God damn it, Patches. In public, really?
Finn.
Fine, Finn.
Unless you want me to call you Leighton.
Oh, God.
You know, I'm pretty sure based on this bartender shift, there should be someone in here.
Ooh, they got a shift up, huh?
Yeah, right there.
Hmm.
Yeah, just started the early shift.
Well, it obviously didn't.
Clearly.
Somebody slept in.
Looks like it. Maybe they'll get fired.
Probably not.
Too many people on too many time zones to lay claims these days? Hey, there were a lot of people on a lot of time zones back in Finn's day. There were still claims laid.
I'm surprised underneath is empty.
Yeah, I'm wondering where the fuck everyone is. We've been through Armadillo, Blackwater, Valentine, Rhodes, and now here. And there's barely anyone around. I think there was a
Yeah.
party we weren't invited to.
How about Van Horn? Probably not, eh?
No, from what I've heard, there's 5 different groups running out of there. We're looking for
Well,
people
that's
who aren't with groups. We'll head back to Rhodes. We can check the doctor's board there as well.
I wonder if the trains are running or something.
And we can check that in Rhodes as well, I guess. Good point.
Yeah, because it could be a train service or something weird.
Yeah, we would have been unlucky to miss it. We'll have to go to Emerald too.
Anything to get out of this swamp. I
Oh,
hate
come
it.
on, it's nice here. There's a bunch of gators with sharp teeth. What's not to like?
You know, with you two and me, I'm going to feel sorry for anyone who joins up who can't understand the amount of fucking sarcasm that happens here.
Hey, I mean, it's a good thing, hey. It's gonna help you sort out the softies.
Hey, we could do with a few softies. People without brains can be useful as well.
I mean, I'm very good at pretending to be a softie, remember?
I already
That's why
told
you're here,
Alice
right,
that.
Finn?
Wait, what? What? Hey, should I show her my softie voice?
How about you save it until you do an actual job?
I'm dying to get
All
it out.
right. No, I haven't. I fucking hate doing it.
You say that, but you keep saying it, and methinks the lady doth protest too much.
Careful, Lincoln. She'll read you like a book.
She scares me. She understands me way too well, and I've never met her before. I'm petrified right now.
Like I said, I feel sorry for anyone who joins in who's not got a brain. Just thought we'd drop in here. I've seen a few people hang around here before. Don't see anyone though. If there's no one in Rhodes, we can go over what what the heist would be. If that suits you, Alice.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still stuck on thinking about names.
That's quite okay. You think about that as much as you want.
That, and if I can reckon what might be going on today. If there's a fight night or anything. We should check
I'm
the
sure there's
telegraph
a
station.
post around somewhere.
Yeah, check
You
the
would have
telegraph
probably got to
station.
tell. Yeah. Have we seen law anywhere in the crossing, Alice?
Yes, one right there. Ta-da!
What do the dads like to say? Hey, you should have said $1 million.
Law officer. You just can't get the service around here, can you?
Service is atrocious today. I hope they're not gonna ask for a fucking tip at the end of the service.
Hello.
They always want a tip.
They
How
do,
can I help
don't
you?
they?
Just out of question, where the hell is all the law? I've been around the whole crossing and you're the only one I've seen.
Oh well, bit all around. I don't know. Spread out.
Seems like y'all should be hiring or something.
Well, the
Oh.
thing is, when we do our job, we're often, not at the office.
He's got
Seems
you
like a
now.
lonely world.
And I would argue the opposite. I have a lot of co-workers that I'm good friends with.
What's your name?
I'm Under Sheriff Constable and a lot of other titles. Caroline Kipple.
Oh shit, she's under the
Overcompensating a
sheriff.
little.
Under Sheriff Kipple is enough. Thank you very much. And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Finn.
Finn.
But we'll be getting going now. I can assure
it?
you I'm not wanted.
Okay, I didn't think that you were, but sure.
He's a good man. He's a garlic farmer. Come on now. He's not gonna be on your list.
He
You
just
can
has
even
one of
smell
those
it on me.
voices.
Okay, you're all making a lot of assumptions about my assumptions right now.
And listen, I only sound like an asshole. I'm actually a really nice guy. Truly, I promise.
He is. He just donated to an orphanage.
Yep. So much money.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy for you. And for the little orphans.
All the orphans. Yep, every
I
single
just
one of
love
them.
seeing their faces
Light
smiling up
up.
at you. Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Is there
Anyway, you
anything
have a
you
lovely
want-
day. We'll get
Okay,
going.
sure. No help then. All right.
Goodbye, Under Sheriff and Kibbles.
Have a good.
Kibbles.
Kipple.
Yeah, Kibble, we heard you. God.
Gonna have to remember that one, Alice.
She hated it.
You really did.
I just called her Kibble, and I feel like she's about to shoot me in the back of the head.
She might be.
I think that was the most offensive thing I could have done. She despised that. She yelled it at the back of us.
Oh my god. Who the fuck is that riding so fast to catch up?
Oh, Finn, I'm writing a book, by the way.
Is this a joke you're planning?
No, it's not. It's not a joke. I'm actually writing a book. What's wrong with that?
Okay, what's the book about?
Honestly, just some history.
Ancient history.
It's a book about the original days of the crossing.
Really?
Oh yeah, let fellas reminisce, you know. Did you lose a few contacts from your Telegram lately?
Possibly. I don't really remember too well how many were in there. Like
I feel like
said.
I lost a few pages, man. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Well, like you said, maybe they thought it was history.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Chop's around if you want to pick her up, but she's back in Armadillo, so I don't know. If you want to do that, let me know and I'll send her a message to meet us somewhere.
Why do you want to pick her up?
Why not?
Fair point.
It's not like we can find anyone, maybe she can.
True. Just don't know if I trust her.
Fair.
Oh god, there's Kibble again.
K-E-P-P-L-A.
Kibble.
You can keep that one, Lincoln.
I
she'll
think
hate
we're
it.
all going to
Good
keep that
time.
one. Thank you very much.
She's definitely gonna want to get her hands on me one day and tear me apart.
Well, the plan is that she'll never know. They can have
Sure.
suspicions and inklings, but as long as we do things right, they won't have proof.
Well, I'm happy to follow y'all's lead.
Emerald next.
Yeah, we'll go Emerald. And then across to Valentine, and then maybe we'll telegram Chop. Chop is not someone I would consider a member. She's a wife of a gang that we're currently allied with in some aspect.
There's a lot of gangs around right now. Back in
There's
the day,
a
it used to be
huge
like 3 or
amount.
4.
Yeah, I think there's at least 5 in Van Horn. There's 3 or 4 in Saint Denis. Maybe 5 in Saint Denis. There's, I don't know, 4, maybe more in Thieves. But like I said, out west, there's only really 2. Also makes it a lot easier to avoid robbing the wrong people if there's only one other gang out there.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
also true.
I mean, try and fucking stop someone in Saint Denis and rob them when there's 5 different gangs you got to worry about. You're gonna end up treading on some toes sooner or later.
It's a headache.
Exactly. That's what originally started the feud between us and Taipan.
Headaches?
What? Well, I mean, robbing.
Oh.
An awful lot of people using the telegram station by the looks of it.
So cool.
I recognise that person 100%. Just
Maybe it's
can't
a bit-
place. What did you say?
Maybe there's something interesting going on.
No, those were just criminals checking their telegrams. Thank you very much for the follow. Race Tanky? Raise Tanky? Raise Tanky? I don't know. Someone help.
Is the bloody hood creeping back into your mind?
Don't do this to me. I know what's gonna happen to me the moment I put the fucking hood back on. That's why I'm thinking not to put it back on.
Yeah, probably best not if we're trying to not tread on toes or be too obvious.
Yeah.
There's a bucket I've seen that you can get with holes in it. That's pretty close.
Fuck that.
I think if you flush your eyelashes at him enough, Alice, you might get him to put a bucket on.
I don't know what you're implying, but I don't think I like it.
I'm saying you can be very convincing.
The bucket
Oh.
stays on, right, Lincoln?
Oh, Mr. Lemma.
I don't know. I don't know.
Griffins, you better get
I
this
believe we
answer
find
right.
the one deputy in all the crossing, and the name is Kibbles.
An undersheriff, not a deputy, but yeah.
That is the most unoffensive name I've ever come across.
She looks like a fucking zombie too, like a ghoul. Thing is petrifying.
I didn't get a good look.
Was
No,
it just
she
a
was-
pale skin or...
No, she was like, I swear I saw some of her bones sticking out of her face.
Oh God.
She was
Maybe
like
she
skinny
doesn't
and all
eat
the
enough then.
weirdness.
Too much
She
stress
doesn't eat
being an
anything.
undersheriff, I suppose.
I think it's all
Has to
time
deal with
rules,
being called
paperwork.
kibble every day. Fair enough, Griffins. But if you were to theoretically eat one,
wonder what
how
the-
would you eat it?
Jail time is for calling an undersheriff Kibble over and over again. I bet we're gonna find out.
Nothing you might find out.
Maybe. Hopefully never. That's the idea, isn't it?
Fingers crossed.
My,
A nice
oh
horse
my,
you've got.
Valentine again.
Be gentle with this one, I've got some history.
Hmm.
Where are you going, Twinkle? What are you doing? You stupid horse. Come here. Thank you.
nice horse you've got.
She looks mortified. Who the fuck is that girl?
Well, you can tell her she's got a nice smile. I cut it into her face.
Oh, wow. Old
But be
friend of yours,
gentle.
eh?
Are you okay? You seem tense.
Going to have to make amends. There's
Don't
an
worry.
agreement I made.
I won't do anything.
Apology. Right, Finn?
Yeah. Everything okay here?
God, she looks like Rabbit. Holy shit. Nice to
This
meet
is,
you, ma'am.
Deputy
Hey.
Parker?
Wait, who is it? Oh, God.
I'm not rabid. I already got it
Parker,
at least
eh?
once. Yeah, Senior Deputy Elmo Parker.
Do you want some space for this, Finn, or...?
I don't need fucking space.
Alright.
Well, I think that would probably be best.
Wait, is this
That's
the
for what?
person that we're meeting?
No,
Oh.
person I'm meeting.
He has a conversation he wants to have. Let's... Well, what would make you comfortable? Where's Parker?
You wouldn't like the fucking answer.
Me
Alright,
dead in
I'll
the
fuck off
ground.
then.
Parker, don't worry. I'll shoot Finn for you, all right? Finn?
I'm not saying that I want anyone dead. I don't want to see.
Him?
You sure about
come
that?
on. He's handsome.
Sure about what?
You don't want to see anyone dead.
No.
I don't remember you complaining that I might get the death sentence.
Say it again.
Did you ever get that ring back?
You have it. Of course I do.
No, I handed it over to Marty Malone when I was in prison for 2 years, waiting for my death. Told him to give it back to you.
Well, Marty's dead a long time ago. So, no.
Well, better go check his body then, as I gave it to him.
I'm not gonna rummage through the dead body of Marty Malone for sure.
That was a joke.
I don't catch any jokes right now. Hard to
He's
do
hard
so.
to read. I understand.
You don't seem to care too much about that ring anyway. What happened?
Why are you so fucking interested in that?
We're not allowed to take an interest in you, Eleanor.
The last time you took interest in me, you know what happened.
Well, you know, things change. I think I'm the same person as when I went in.
And you were the one who said that you don't believe in people changing.
You know, I could be convinced that I was wrong.
Are you convinced?
If you're willing to believe it.
What about you? What you believe in?
I'm not going to be taking you anywhere to hurt you. Is that change?
Are you gonna hurt anyone else?
If they try and hurt me, yeah.
I didn't hurt you from the past.
I'm talking about now.
So, it was actually you. The fellow from Blackwater, didn't it?
You're talking about John.
Yeah.
Look. Can you two leave us?
I would prefer not to.
I'm not going to hurt you, Eleanor. We can stand right here in eye line to the sheriff's office if you want.
And didn't help me last time.
We weren't in eye line then.
What do you want from me?
I was going to give you an explanation.
For what?
I'll ask again. Can you two just take a few steps back so I can have a
Oh, look,
private
this spot right here
conversation?
looks comfortable.
Eleanor.
What?
John was me. I didn't have a choice in that. While I was in prison, the guards looked up my history, made me sleep outside every single day, fed me alcohol, even though it was banned, just because they knew it would fuck with me. I'm not asking for sympathy, I'm telling you why I was that way. Alice helped me. When I explained what had happened in my past and what put me in that position, she wasn't too happy about what happened with you.
Yeah, she heard the story. I told her.
Yep. I care about her a lot. And because of that, I'm not going to lay a single finger on you.
She wanted to go clean on a different route.
Yeah,
I guess
that would
that's
involve
changing.
not laying a finger on you. We'll be clean, deputy.
And what are you planning to do?
You know, I used
Now
to
that
run a
you're back.
bar. I think I could run a bar, but without doing all the illegal stuff on the side. You would come in for a drink, wouldn't you? Or are you going to condemn me to a life of crime? If you want people to reform, you have to give them a way out.
I know, but you have to fucking understand my position, don't you?
Never been one for understanding.
That's a good way to change. To understand someone else.
Do you understand why I was fucked up in the way I was from being in prison and why I'd never want to go back?
I don't want anyone to be in the situation that people are getting in the Sissika. But I don't justify your actions, what you did before Sissika.
No, I was asking for you to understand, not to justify. You just told me how important understanding was. Thought I'd test it.
I said it, but at the same time, some things cannot be understandable. You cannot understand some of my things. I won't understand how you could kill someone.
Don't give me that. You've killed people before. You shot at people before. Any one of them could have died.
In the shootout?
In any
All the people
shootout
doing
you've been
crime?
in. And justify it
I've
whatever
been...
way you want, Eleanor. You're still gonna kill people.
How about the death of fucking Melvin?
How about what? Sorry.
You don't remember the fucking poor boy that you brought in and killed in front of me?
Yeah, well, you know.
What, you know?
You justify your murders, I'll justify mine.
How are you justifying that?
It did what I wanted it to do. People have done worse for a lesser effect. But like I said, I'm all clean now.
What do you want from me?
Well, don't you think you deserve an apology for what happened?
Are you genuine with an apology?
Yeah.
Because what about the death of Melon?
What about the death of... who?
Don't even know his name.
Never knew it. His father came after me to try and kill me. I'm sorry I killed him in front of you, Eleanor. Oop.
Are you apologizing just for the fact that you killed him in front of me?
What do you want me to apologize for?
Why are you even apologizing in the first place? Is this Alice asked you to do that?
Do you think that's the only reason? You think I can't turn over a new leaf?
I want
Think
you
I'm
to
that
be
much
a
of
new
a
leaf.
monster?
I want to believe that people can change it to a new leaf. And I'm wishing for you to get this pass.
Yeah, I'm changing. Look at me. I'm a different man.
I want to see that in the future. I don't see it now. But
Well,
I'm
I
hoping
guess
for
I'll have to
everyone's
work on it
change.
then.
That's what everyone has to do.
I'll see you later, Eleanor.
Definitely no Brown.
We're done.
We're killing her now, or
No.
fine. What a party pooper.
How'd it go?
Yeah, was it good?
Pretty terribly.
Oh,
Oh, fuck. Didn't expect that.
Well, no, I expected that. Not going to forgive anything. Anyway, shall we go through town?
sure. Do you want me to send a message to Chop or?
Maybe on the way out. I don't know if we'll meet anyone to talk to. I don't want to waiting around.
Okay.
Where's my water? Why haven't you guys reminded me? You recognize that guy?
No.
If he goes to telegrams, I don't suppose you'd mind going and having a chat with him, Alice.
About.
Finding out who he is.
Alright.
Oh, you might have already gone there. We'll meet you the other side of town, okay?
By the other sound, you mean.
So we'll meet you at the stables. Can you go see if he
Alright.
went to telegram?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't an excuse to get rid of her so we can murder a deputy. Stop getting excited.
Oh, God, I was starting to itch.
If this is the bathhouse, they might want me dead.
Use my knife and stab it like a rabbit. Oh, that's a good one.
Well, one of them noticed.
Yeah, I saw that. She turned around.
No.
That's not where they went.
Where do you think they went?
No idea. But they did not go to telegrams.
They could have gone to Rhodes or Blackwater.
Maybe.
I think it's got to be Rhodes. I'd like
You
to
have
see if that
some?
was the Bronson fella that I met yesterday.
Okay. Why the interest?
Because he was British.
Is that it, really?
All right, Zambi. That's enough to get interested in someone, yeah. How's it going? This guy. This guy indeed. Mr. Hank.
Sounds
I've
like
missed
a
you,
wild
man.
goose chase if you ask me, but
I mean, isn't that going to be life for a bit?
I don't know, Finn. Is it?
We can go sit around an armadillo and do nothing if you'd like.
That is not what I said.
Deputies up ahead.
Oh, it's Kibble.
Under Sheriff Kibble.
What did she say to you, Alice?
Finn, was it?
Oh, I mean,
Any
at least she
question
remembered
was-
my name.
She did.
And they're not chasing, which means I'm not wanted. Perfect.
They're not chasing yet.
Good to see Finn. Why'd you say that? Why'd you say that? Oh, look. If Uncle Hank doesn't turn up at Wesley's funeral, by the way, Zambi, I'm gonna cry in real life. Just letting you know that now. I need him to turn up and either be the biggest cunt he's ever been or cry crocodile tears more than anyone at the funeral and pretend that he was his favorite person so he can try and get some of the money from when he died. Like cries the whole funeral and then as it ends goes to the next of kin and is like, so, you know, he was like my favorite. Can I have some? Just completely cuts out the crying immediately. Turns it off like a switch. That would be so fucking Hank. I don't know why you mean it. Finn was a fucking menace. I'm here for the money. Wipes tears away. What? Fucking sneaks water bottle out of pocket, pours on eyes, puts back in pocket. He was my favorite. Oh. Rubs onions slash meat. Smells an awful lot like raw onions. just fucking has an entire sack of them and trips
Did you say
over and
anything
like
interesting,
onions
Finn?
roll everywhere. What, Eleanor?
Yeah.
She said she can't forgive me until she sees I've changed.
Well, that's something. A glimmer of hope.
I think it's hope you wanted more than anyone else, Alice.
No. It means that she has the potential to see change.
Look what we're doing right now. Are we planning on too much change?
No, but that's not what matters.
True,
What matters is what she thinks.
true. Slash me takes another whiff of his bag of chopped raw onion. Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Besides,
that'd be
you're going to be
hilarious.
part of the security team for the cactus, and then she'll see.
Yeah, I should have told her that's where I work.
Yeah, you can always send a telegram. Maybe invite her down.
I don't think she wants any telegrams off me.
Maybe.
Oh, there he is. Could you go find out if that is someone called Bronson, Alice? If not, find out who.
Oh,
Behind us.
Behind at the bank.
alright.
By the horse.
Morning, mister.
Dude, what are we buying?
Just some cigarettes. It is going to be a bit of boring riding around for a while, which is why I offered you to go off and do jobs if you wanted. Like I
You know,
said, there's a few people I need to meet, a few people I need to find.
Honestly, I'd rather be part of those rides. You know, I've done so much working, man. I'm pretty sick of it, honestly. At least
Well,
when
I
it comes
hope
to
you
cutting
can
trees.
swallow that sickness when the time comes. No, you can't add it to
that type of
conditions,
work
people
is
won't
different
notice.
than what I've been doing lately. Mainly meant cutting trees.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
Also, I am planning to go to bed here in a bit.
Yeah, well, we'll head back out west then.
Hmm.
Did you get a
Not
name?
them. Ernest.
Any other details?
Looking for work.
Well, you want to offer him some work?
I told him to drop by the cactus later in case it was a fake name, you doofus.
All right. Ernest,
No?
if you do want work, come to Armadillo.
Well, I'll make sure I do.
He looked British enough for me. I did perm one for now with shattered shin and splint. Wonder if Alice. Whoa, Bay, you're gonna have to tell me who you play. I'm terrible with names. It took me like 5 years to work out who Zambi was.
What the hell was that? Huh?
That's Alice's bell. She can't help but touch it every time she goes past.
I love this bell so much.
What the?
Don't touch her bell.
Not touching her bell.
Especially not the end.
What?
The end of the bell, Lincoln.
Oh, all right.
The bell end, if you will.
That was too far.
It wasn't far enough.
Do you want to tell Chop we'll be heading back to Armadillo?
No. Because...
Why not?
She said... Tinker, Nova, and someone are heading east. We might bump into them. And Donny, do we want to probably see them, right?
When? How long ago was that sent and where from?
Armadillo sent a few minutes ago.
Alright, we'll try and bump into them at Riggs. Benji Turner. Sorry, missed that if you said anything. Internet dropped. I didn't. I was role playing. I am awful with names, sir. My ability to retain information, such as names in my head, is useless. My ability to retain information such as maps, however, places, locations, that kind of thing, top tier. Probably check the job board. I'm trying to get rid of a few things.
Only because
What
I
the
like you.
fuck, man?
Gross. Hey, Finn.
Yeah.
Can I hit the hay over here, all right?
All right. We were going to drag you back to Armadillo, but if you need to, you go for it. We'll see you
God
back there
damn.
at some point.
All right. I'll write you tomorrow.
Oh, you better. We'll be
Look
out
at
in
you with a
Armadillo
pen
then, I'm
pal.
sure.
Wow. Nighty night, you beautiful
He's your pen
bastards.
pal too. Your number 2, remember?
Oh, yeah. Deuces income. What are you doing?
I know
Could
who
you be
they
more
are.
conspicuous?
I don't care. They can come and ask me why I'm binoculating them if they want.
Oh, yes. I'm more concerned
I'll
they'll
just
try
tell
and
them
take
I'm
the
looking
shiny
for
thing
my
off your
long
back.
lost son. What did you say?
I'm more concerned they'll try and take the shiny thing off your back.
You're not good enough with a gun?
Oh no, I am. I just try not to get into fights I can't help
I'm
avoid.
sure binoculating someone on the edge of town wouldn't cause that. We can talk our way out of that.
Yeah, I think so too, but I've met men with more fragile egos, frankly.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Hell,
the
you
flat
could
cap.
sneeze on some of them,
Big
probably
beard.
start a fight.
With a cane. Yeah, sorry. It will take me. It takes me
We
a
should
while
probably
to
send
learn
a
people's
telegram
names.
to Tinker then now once we get there if he's not there.
Yeah, I sent one to Nova saying that we might bump into them by rigs if they check their telegrams at Blackwater or at Riggs. They'll know that I'm heading that way. Otherwise, we'll probably miss them. Christine is awake.
And Christine is...
The bathhouse lady knew Bobby.
Oh yeah.
Remember with Lily.
Yep,
So-
yep, now I'm with it.
Hopefully that fire doesn't start, but there is a possibility it starts. I'm letting you know that now.
Okay. And we're not starting gunfights, we're reacting to them?
Yeah. I mean, if it seems obvious that the person we're talking to is going to turn things into a gunfight, then we can draw first, but I'm not going to go out looking for a gunfight.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. I wasn't asking that you know, get shot on my account.
Yeah, I won't be waiting until there's a bullet inside me to shoot back.
Yeah, that's probably one of the more stupid things that the law do. Or make civilians do.
Oh no, I've seen them shoot first, Alice. Many times, actually.
Yeah, makes sense.
They
don't
might
tell
tell
the
you they
truth.
don't, but they do.
Exactly. I figured. Can't trust a word that comes out their mouths.
No. You know, life would be a lot easier if you could.
Could what?
Trust the law. The system they've set up. I'd prefer it that way. And I've watched them kill people that didn't deserve to be killed. Use their own grudges to, well, use their police powers to solve their own grudges. There's no one who tells them they can't do it. None of them ever lose a badge over it. They just get told off. And as you've seen with Asher and Tinker, if you just keep telling people off, are they ever going to stop?
No.
So it continues.
So it continues.
Is that the guy you saw in Rhodes?
Maybe.
He's probably heading to Armadillo now then.
Might be. I told him that it would be in a few hours, so...
I told him to head there. I didn't give him a time, just told him to head there. I guess we'll go back and say hi. But first, Riggs.
First rigs. Why would you tell him to go now? There's going to be no one there.
Perfect. Then we can talk to him alone.
Oh, true.
A
Unless
man
he gets-
riding around alone, well dressed, but wants work.
Yeah, I suppose it won't be too hard to pick him up. What are you going to make him do, though?
What do you think? Should we send him out with Lincoln, or do you want to give him a task of his own?
I don't know.
Well, you're number
I-
2. You better start thinking
I am thinking...
on your ideas. You're not just there because you look good.
Solo task first, then Lincoln.
You want to tell Chubb we're heading back?
Okay.
What do you think of Lincoln?
I think he's good. I like him. I have to
He's
find out
got
what his motive
the-
is first.
Well, yeah, absolutely. He's got the possibility of being a loose cannon, but seems to respect you already, so you keeping him in line shouldn't be too hard.
Chop's going to be at Don Julio if you want to swing by that before hitting the town, but otherwise we can just go straight there.
Where's Don Julio?
Just to the south of Armadillo. It's the pond where people can fish.
Well, should we drop in and talk to our guy? Because if Chop's going to go anywhere from that lake, it's going to be back to Armadillo.
Yeah, exactly. No, I thought so.
Well, this is going to be
Carriage.
fucked. Jesus Christ.
Whew.
Ooh, indeed.
I felt my butt clench on that one. I was, well... I'm glad Twinkle's a fast horse.
I prefer Twinkle to whatever you've been riding.
Charlotte?
I'm going to shoot that horse.
No, please don't shoot Charlotte. She was expensive. I can sell
You
her.
need to rename her then.
I told you we're gonna call her, Shoe.
Then why didn't you say Shoe? Why did you say Charlotte?
Because you wouldn't know who I meant if I said Shoe. When you were
I
talking
would.
about the horse.
I remember.
Alright, then I can call her Shoe.
A rider in the ranch. Possibly a hunter. Need to ride through here as often as possible. See if we can work out who's here.
And when?
Exactly.
What about
If they're
pocket watch
there
over
later on, there shouldn't be an issue with us setting up early.
Yeah. It could be like a timeshare. I miss Ronnie.
So do I. Every single day.
I don't know how we missed Tinker.
They don't know the roads at all, and they often take the most absurd routes you've ever heard of. I'm not surprised we missed them.
Touche.
Is that up ahead?
Could be a boy.
Will we speed up a bit? Hmm. You're right.
I'm good. You okay?
Yeah. Didn't even come near me.
Yeah, I got a few of them on the side. Go talk to him then.
No, that's not our guy.
Alright.
Suppose it could be an advantage that Tinker and his lot have. You never know what roads they're going to be on, because they never take the same route, because they don't even know where they're going.
I was thinking about that as well. There's sort of randomness in their... well,
It would be impressive if it was on purpose.
it would be, but it's still a benefit of, like, to them, even though it's not on purpose.
Well, I think because it's not on purpose, it could be a negative as well. They're never going to arrive anywhere as fast as anyone else would.
Yeah, I guess.
Always enjoyed how slow and methodical Finn is. Gotta do things right, or you end up dead. Ron taught him that. And he's learned that more than ever from how the last gang went. You take your fucking time and you make sure the people are right. The fastest thing we've done is invite this other guy out west.
So you see that lake off in to the left?
Yeah, I
That's
know
down
which
here,
one you're
yeah.
talking about. I stayed in the house over there
Just-
for a while.
Alright, good. That's where she likes to fish.
I was hoping we'd run into Al today. Doesn't seem like we're having any luck. But maybe
No.
this other guy that headed out west, we can get him doing something.
Yeah.
Going out alone to do most of the things we might ask him to do is dangerous, though.
Mm.
That's why I suggested offering him Lincoln as well, just to stand there and watch, see how well he does. I know Lincoln knows how to rob very well.
Like a mentorship program?
Yeah, exactly.
Suppose it could work.
In which case, we might tell him to stick around till tomorrow. I'll send a telegram to Lincoln telling him he's got someone that I want him to watch. And we'll set it in motion. Telegram.
Good job, Twinkle.
You waiting on me?
Yeah, so I don't squish you.
Appreciated. Gone over telling me Christine's in Valentine. Seems like her alliances are working already.
Good.
Should we go see your friend?
Sure. Do you want to know why I trust her?
One.
Or why I like her, I guess.
Go
Because she
on.
knew that Asher needed to die, but she restrained herself out of respect for Tinker. So she's smart, but also understands authority, I guess.
He is her husband.
Yeah. It was the way she said it, I guess. I'd like your opinion on it anyway.
On her.
Yeah, you two have a similar story, I feel. I think you'll get on.
She's in a difficult situation.
I know. So are we.
I know, but as far as I understand it, as soon as Tinker and Nova and all of that take over Van Horn, well, Bob's going to kill Nova. Now Nova isn't dumb. Nova's probably going to see it coming. Tinker obviously still has some feelings there. It might tear the whole gang apart. Which is why we needed to connect him with something a bit more solid in August. No point having an alliance with a gang that's going to fall as soon as it achieves one of his objectives. I force him to work underneath August. We have an alliance that will work even when all of this falls apart between her, Nova and Tinker. One step ahead. That should have been the title today. This is a robbery. Put your hands up.
I
Are
think.
you gonna put your hands up, or you gonna make this awkward?
Hi, Chub.
Hi, Alice.
You didn't believe I was robbing her.
No.
I think you were wrong.
What?
Oh
How
my
was I
god,
wrong?
it's fucking raining now. We're going in a tent.
Okay. Rain is the best time to fish.
Jump
However,
over
they might now
fishing.
get spooked by the both of you.
Rude. I'm
But
quiet
that's
as a
okay, because
mouse.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Is there a
fish.
tent that doesn't have a fucking bed in it?
Most of them have beds in. Well, there's coffins there, but that doesn't count.
Coffins are
Promise
fine.
not to lie in the bed for 5 minutes. Then all bets are off.
My god, there's too many fucking beds.
Yeah, it is. They
This will do.
sleep. Hello.
Alright. Many people been around Armadillo today.
This isn't comfortable. Huh?
Have many people been around Armadillo
I-
today?
St. John was around earlier. There was a different senior deputy that was also with him. He had a fist fight with Pappy. It was
Oh my
apparently
God.
agreed upon. Pappy, of course, fucking lost because he's a decrepit old man who looks like a wrinkled scrotum. Asher found out about it from Chop afterwards. He and Pappy followed St. John out of town. Apparently had agreed upon fight with Asher and St. John. St. John lost. Asher has taken his eye patch for the day. Tinker and Nova were also about. There was someone called Fissel who was around as well. There was 1 or 2 people just idly being about. Vash was also around, but last Chop went into town, there wasn't really anyone.
Interesting.
Mhm.
You know who lives at the ranch with all the milk next to Blackwater?
Chop's heard that be called Kerrigan's before, but she doesn't really know who lives there.
That's the Australians, I think.
Alright. Oh, good to know. Are you just gonna stay out here fishing, are you?
Chop was just gonna fish for a little bit because Tink is out trying to find a navy that he can trade for his navy that's in the hands of the law department because St. John doesn't want any sheriff's guns. He just wants a navy that was stolen from someone.
I have one of
Or he
those.
could have asked me.
Yeah.
Oh, you should telegram him.
Well, I don't know who they were stolen from, unfortunately. This was years ago.
Well, it's still stolen. Still could help a lot. Chop would recommend reaching out to him. He'd probably see it as a very big favor.
I will do. I'll go telegram him now.
Mhm.
You are going to have
Chop
to
will
move,
not
though.
block
There
the
we
way.
go. Yep.
It's not
Yeah,
raining
there we go.
anymore.
Sorry, Chop.
It's okay.
What are you sorry for, anyway?
Well, she got a chance to get a lot of fish when it was raining. No,
Eh,
it's
it's
not
okay.
raining.
Chop still has 8 on her. Chop isn't the worst
Nice.
fisher.
I never said that.
Good, because it'd be wrong. And so far, you haven't been wrong about pretty much anything.
No, you keep your eye on them.
Oh, she can be wrong.
Well, everyone can be. But so far, Chop hasn't seen it.
Why are you smiling for?
Because you have been wrong in the past.
We don't talk about that.
Alright. We'll be heading back to Armadillo to send that telegram then, Chop. Enjoy your fishing.
Would do. Wait, you mean like mist as in you're gonna miss seeing Chop around, or she's gonna become Red Mist? Because Chop kind of doesn't want to be Red Mist. That's not really her intention in life.
You being around.
Okay,
you
just check it. Just had to
look
make sure.
forward to us spending more time together.
Chop would like that a lot. It'd be really nice. She's not really gonna be around tomorrow, unfortunately, but she'll be around more Friday. See you Friday.
What are you doing?
Looking at the old house over there.
Come on, you bald-headed monk. Let's get back.
Take it easy.
Ta-ra.
Take it easy, Alice.
What's that?
We can both throw our fences around if you want. I'm the one that remembers more, though. Probably won't end well for you.
What was that?
I said, take it easy. We can both throw offences around if we want, but I'm the one that remembers stuff, so it probably won't end well.
Yeah, you know I would never pick a real fight with you, Finn.
I don't plan on doing that with you either.
Exactly.
But you know, the bald head helps. If I ever do get caught, it's not a massive shock.
That's true. Maybe I'll shave mine again.
I think you could pull it off.
I probably could.
But probably best you stick with what you have. I remember how worried you were that you were balding.
We don't talk about that either. Oh god. If you'd rather keep yours, we can give him the one that you gave me.
No. The one I've got is just blank. Nothing on it. Your one is special. You shouldn't be giving that away.
I won't. Who is it from again?
Long story.
Well, you have to tell me someday.
Think of the doggo. You know, there is one thing we could do.
What?
Get a clean navy, edge your telegram into it, and hand it over to them saying it was stolen.
We could.
And the law would track you down and hand it back.
It's a cunning plan.
A large coat. You're not warm out west in that.
Oh, well, it's raining, so it's either I complain about being warm or I complain about being wet.
He's got
Vash,
you
isn't
there.
it?
You're that Finn fella, right? You are... Is it Alice or Allison?
Alice.
Certainly Alice.
Apologies if the other name is not a savory kind. Meant no harm by it. I'm just old. Get things mixed up.
It happens. I understand.
Pardon?
And you are. I said it happens. I understand.
Vash. V-A-S-H.
Relation of the dog.
That was it.
Yeah.
Dog daddy?
So
remember
if
correctly.
Tinker's Mr. the dog, this guy's father, the dog.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Don't feel like it, but yeah, if that's how you want to put it.
And why doesn't it feel like it?
Because he's a dumbass. At least as of right now.
makes
telling
you
me
say
why you
that.
think that.
Yeah.
He's off his game, he's drinking, or I can list you a whole heap of problems.
Color me interested. Go on.
He's got himself 3 big problems riding around with them, and for some reason he ain't getting rid of them.
Well, I know 2 of them.
Yeah, well, have you met the sister yet?
Is she riding with them?
Far as I can tell, wherever the creeds go, they all go.
Well, he's in a bad position. Gets rid of them. He doesn't really have a group left.
Yeah, that is true.
You could
And I told
say
him
he
that
might be
you can
scared.
use them. You can use them to get other people and then, cut them loose, but, well, he's got some kind of plan or something, but I don't really care.
Isn't that what people who don't know what to do say? They've got a plan.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
From what I can tell, this is his first time. Like I said, he's probably
yeah.
scared. Never been in this position before.
No, see, you mistake him being scared for as much as he is, well, my boy, so he ain't exactly a good person. He isn't scared. He cares. And that is one of his biggest weaknesses. And I've told him many times, and I'll tell him again.
You think he cares about them?
To an extent, yes, in his own little twisted way. Hell, he told me himself.
What an idiot.
But, yeah, no, I'm leaving him to his own devices. I ain't letting his little problem get involved with me. I need to get back to work, and I ain't got no room for no family drama, especially not with him.
What work do you do?
The paying kind.
Really? I imagine what Tinker does pays.
Yeah. It pays. But, riskier than doing it the normal way. Love is bad for business, and I won't lie. I care for that boy. But I also know that ain't good. Wish that was something he would understand.
Oh, yeah, no, Jones.
I go around with him and I help him with things, but I wouldn't say I would do any real work, proper work. It would muddy the waters. He'd get clouded vision more than he already has.
Well,
Like
if
you got a
you
good
want
head on your
some
shoulders, so I'm
proper
sure you
work,
understand.
every now and again, we might be able to assist.
You got work. I'm looking. You need somewhere to point, you point. If you need me to shoot, I'll shoot. And I'll do anything else in between.
How about we take your telegram down? Or you can take
course.
both of ours and send us yours.
Whichever way's better.
I think I just saw a deputy ride back in. Chop should be in town as well.
What was a snake skin, was it?
It was, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Is he looking for you?
Jesus. No, he's not. I just wish that fool would get out of here because he's going to get himself killed. He's really pushing his luck with the creeds and the boy.
You can't save everyone.
Oh, you think I want to save that prick? I'll gut him myself.
You were the one that said you wished he would get out of here so he didn't get killed.
Yeah. I'm allowed to think that of somebody, but also, possibly be one of the reasons that he does get himself killed. Ain't that the beauty of the complex human nature?
Yeah. My telegram's BJ540.
BJ540. I imagine you don't like to put a acronym to that. You just like to say the letters.
Wait until you hear hers.
Ooh.
Vagina tickler 656. That's 10 doors down from the devil.
What was the numbers on that? Sorry, you took me off guard there.
Why does
Happens
everyone
every
say
time,
that?
darling. Because they got vagina tickler on the brain.
So VT65 what?
656, 10 doors down from the devil.
All right. Well, I understand that you two, or maybe one of you's been in the crossing for quite some time and have recently returned.
We
Or-
both have.
Mm,
I was in prison for a very, very long time. Alice was struggling somewhere.
fair enough. Well, I'd welcome you back, but I don't think this is a place that you want to be welcome to.
So true.
It's a lot better than inside Sisika.
Also true.
I can imagine. Ain't been there myself.
You
Really?
don't want to go.
Yeah. Even I'm surprised at that fact.
Well, we
Well,
like
great.
someone discreet, so make sure you send your telegram across to both of us.
Oh, well. If it's discreet you're looking for, I can do it. Just depends on the time of day and what it is you want discreetly done.
That's fair.
Well, we'll let you know.
Of course.
Got a telegram to send anyway.
Yeah.
Have a nice evening.
You as well.
He's in a telegram too.
Actually, writing one down, I forgot to yesterday.
Good. Hello, darling.
Stop. The sister of the Creeds. What's her name?
Donnie. Her name's Donnie.
Thank you.
She was out with Asher and Tinker and Nova heading east earlier.
Yep. Bash is inside the saloon, by the way. I know you like him.
Chop saw him a little earlier. He seems like he's very down right now.
He's having the time of his life.
Yeah, he just met us.
That would probably cheer him up, to be honest.
Amazing. The impression we leave.
He's been getting annoyed at the Creeds and everything as well. And Asher calling Chop like sweetheart and stuff.
Why is he doing that?
Cause Asher's
An idiot.
a fucking creep.
A moron.
Alright. What are all these signs? What are all these signs? Oh, ban list. I see. Hmm.
That is a beautiful mustache.
What's that, madam?
I just said that's a beautiful mustache.
Oh, thank you. I do appreciate that. Been working on it for quite a while now.
Have you been cooking beef? Wait, pork? No. Chicken. You smell like food.
Yeah, beef. I just had a little beef taco from yesterday.
Oh, did you drop by
Whatever you
Cookie
do,
Cactus?
don't wait 3 days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't have old tacos. They're no good.
Well, it was only the night after, or rather,
Yeah,
from
you're
last
safe.
night. So
You're
it's
safe.
alright. Yeah.
Exactly.
What are your names?
Well,
Alice.
this is Alice. I'm Finn.
Nice to meet you, folks. I'm Floyd. Floyd Dawson.
Pleasure to meet you, Floyd.
Pleasure, Floyd. What brings you to our dusty corner of the crossing?
Well, that's where I prefer to be. I actually just went up east for the first time ever, but, I don't know, there's too much greenery, the air is too fresh. I don't like it. No dust or sand anywhere.
I can't tell if you're joking or not, Floyd.
I'm being completely serious. How are you gonna heal a wound if you can't rub some dust into it?
You've got me there, Floyd.
Exactly right.
Seems to make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we'll let you get to your banking.
Yes,
Sure
sorry,
thing.
didn't mean to jump out.
No worries. Y'all take care now.
Ta-ra.
You too. Which one of these has the meeting room upstairs?
Not this one. This one has my favourite room.
Gambling.
No. The pictures.
Gambling. I mean, wouldn't you like to run this?
No, it's too cramped.
Alright. Starting small. Not an option.
Alright, now we could. But I mean, it
There's
puts
some
me...
room down here.
Yeah. I guess. We can run orders down to the cactus for food. Here's an idea. Although, I'm not sure gamblers want to be bothered by that sort of thing. You can have them wax your head.
No, there was one that had a...
It's
Nice.
It's here.
No, no,
I thought...
this one. Sure.
Yeah, this one has the room upstairs. Maybe it wasn't this one.
Impressive room, though.
Mm-hmm. All it takes is a big gun, huh?
Your guns are fine. You're okay there?
Yeah, I didn't think you'd be that solid. It's like tackling a brick shithouse. Well, I guess we'll end up here eventually, but I didn't think so soon.
Just trying to remember. Oh, I remember.
Oh, good job. Welcome to my everyday.
It was over here. Oh, which one
There's
was it? Pretty sure it's the Saints Daily.
The newspaper place? There's a
Have a
balcony you
look.
can get up to by the cactus. It's pretty secluded. You do have to do a bit of jumping though, so...
Yeah, this was it.
You want to sit inside of the Saints daily?
No, I don't. I just remembered there was a good meeting room somewhere in this town. This was it.
Well, I'm trying to make my apartment that meeting room. Eventually.
Yeah. You know, when you want to work on that, you're going to have to tell me, because right now we haven't done anything to help.
That's okay.
Bookshop open.
Probably in Rhodes.
It is. This is where you got your chairs from.
No, that's slightly outside of town. Although I will come back here and buy some things.
You didn't know this was here?
I had forgotten, yeah.
There's some nice stuff in here.
Yeah.
You like that saber on the wall?
The spoons?
No. There.
Oh, yeah. I could.
Where was the place out of town? And do you want any help getting anything else in? Because there's still no bed in there.
Yeah, well, I'm probably going to have to go to the one outside of Blackwater for that. I figured I'd make an itinerary list of furniture to buy, figure out how much money I needed, maybe hire a wagon or two. Take you or someone with me, go pick it up, bring it back.
Hello.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Let me get...
Well, I don't see us having to do anything else right now, so let's make that list. Might not go and get all the furniture right now, but we can at least make the list.
Yeah, sounds good. So,
Because no offense, I'm loving the room. But the floor isn't that uncomfortable. That isn't that comfortable.
Alright, well, do you want to go now then?
Oh,
while
we can go
staring
in
at
and
my
make a
door?
list.
Oh, okay.
But there are. Oh.
I actually meant go there and make a list of the things I wanted, but this works too.
Don't you need to look at what you have to know what you need?
No, no, no. The place tells you what you need.
What do you mean?
Well, you look at all the beautiful things they have and you're like, oh, I could use that, yeah. And you write it down.
Hmm.
Alright, what do you think then? I'll write some stuff down.
I feel like you could put a very large barrier in here and create another room. That room would be the meeting room. So people who just walk straight in can't see it immediately.
Okay, large barrier, yeah.
Like a shelving unit or something. You put it along
Shelving.
here to make a corridor. And then you block it off here. So you have a front room and then a corridor that leads back here.
You mean like the Fowlers?
And into the meeting room. Yeah, sort of.
That could work.
Is there a more expensive apartment, and how much more expensive is it?
Yes, and I think a few $100. No, like 100 and a bit. This is like 275, and I think the other one's 425.
Do you think it's worth it?
For one extra room? No, not really.
Yeah, you're probably right. You can just make a meeting room in here. I would like the front blocked off in some way, though.
We can do that. What else?
Well, you need a bed, a wardrobe.
One bed, a wardrobe.
Probably a sink.
I did have my eye on a few sinks, but I wasn't sold.
Yeah. Another window plant, because I don't know why you only have one.
I didn't want to go with the same one twice. It just doesn't feel right to me. Plus wagon space. And they're expensive. Or rather, at the time I didn't have the money.
Fair enough.
Alright. Barrier, bed, wardrobe, sink, window planter.
A small suitcase. Put it under the desk. Put a gun in it with bullets. Just in case.
Okay.
Yeah. And a bath.
Bath, okay.
I'll have to go in the bedroom.
Yeah, obviously. It's a tin one or something.
Yeah. Should be able to fit a bed and a bath in here.
Yeah, I think so.
As long as you don't mind sleeping against a wall.
Did you like your new lamp?
It was amazing. Most entertainment I've had in any night so far.
You're very welcome.
Looks like that guy that you told to come later might actually come later, in which case you'll be the one to talk to him.
Okay.
Well, you already know the plan. You know whose horse
Yeah.
that is at the Plucky Cactus, one of your friends.
No, I do not. Just have a look. Hello? No idea.
Interesting. The door was open, someone went in.
Mm-hmm. I saw that too. So do we go after Tinker, or do you want to go look at furniture?
Well, unfortunately for you, I'm going to have to lay my head down.
You bastard. Alright, well, leave me by myself, I understand.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
I know I will be.
Feel free to meet up with them, though.
No, I mean, they didn't ask for help, so I guess they're okay with it for
You
now.
can still offer it.
Okay, I might. We'll see.
And if that guy turns up who was looking for work, make sure he's back here tomorrow.
If I see him, he will be.
Good. The other guy is Al, like I said. Can give you his telegram, but he hasn't got back to me. The larger fellow. Grey hair,
wait.
grey mustache. You've met him?
I can wait. Oh, I think...
No.
Have I?
No, I was asking.
I don't think so.
Well, if
He
you
leaves
do
your
bump
key
into
already?
him, he's another person I'd like to put through the paces.
Test. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can start pulling a few numbers in now. At least examining them. We should be in a good position in a few weeks.
Sure.
Now I'm going to have to ask you to unlock the door for me. I left my key downstairs.
You baby, come on.
Damn it. Right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Be safe.
Is there anything else while we're alone?
Can't think of anything else. Is there anything you want to talk about?
No. But if you need anything, just let me know, okay?
Like I said, a bed.
Alright. I'll try and get a bed. Where are you going?
And if you do find a doctor, I'm on my last lithium.
Okay. I'll look. No
Both
promises.
today or tomorrow. I need to find them.
Yeah, the problem is when you're awake is shit for doctors. Frankly.
Then I'll have to rely on you once again, Alice.
Is it a pill or a powder or what am I looking for?
You just ask them for it. That Deke guy, if you can get in contact with him again, he'll know.
Okay, I can try and find Deke.
Oh, you have a lovely night, darling.
Sleep well, sunshine.
I think there's someone called that out here. Careful.
Okay then. Sleep tight.